What's up, kid folk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always college football related, sports related. We have a good time today. I want to talk about a number of things. Like, I know what the headline says, but there's a lot of stuff that has happened since I wrote that headline 12 hours ago. I'm going to get into those things with my best friend, Ron Taylor. Ron, what's up?
Hey, what's up? I heard that you're on a step mill. I heard that you got off the step mill. Heard that the step mill was reserved for people that are true fans, not turncoats like you.
Yeah. So there's this book called Monogamy by Sue Miller that I've been reading. That's all about, what people do when they're not, actively engaged in their marriage, or when they feel that their partner is not necessarily like all in on them. So they start putting their attention into other things, not necessarily other people. Say they open a bookstore, or they get into taking photos, get into photography or drawing, and they end up in an artist colony, and they meet somebody that's really cool over there, and they want to bring that person back to their spouse and be like, yo, I met this really cool person over here. Oh, so is this who you leaving me for? Yo, did we say that? Did we get there already? But since you brought it up, like, you haven't really been paying that much attention to me. So do you want to talk about it, or do we need to have a discussion? Because it's cool. Like, you signed a prenup. I'm going to walk out with what I walked in with.
It's not about seeing other people. I'd say that the area that we're in, college football, hey, it's just open, right?
I'm sorry. We're talking about college football? I thought we were talking about cardio.
Huh.
I don't know. College football?
I'm throwing out a lot of life philosophies right now.
I mean, that's what I mean. The book is called Monogamy, and y'all can go check it out by Sue Miller. Yeah, like it's got some juice to it. There's gonna be some lulls there. I'm not sure exactly what Sue is actually grandly performing for, because this book takes place over several decades, but they're all kind of right there together. Not unlike the college football season this year, because the pandemic has really run together a lot of things, and we've seen more than 130 games canceled. For perspective, there are 130 FBS teams, and we're also getting wild rules for how the conference championships will be determined in, the event that there is a team that is ineligible to play due to COVID-19 protocols. And we've already seen the Pac-12 has made a farce of its championship. So, Ron, I wrote 3,000 words about, the conference championships to come that I thought were really the most fascinating. So I wrote about all 5 Power 5 conferences and the Sun Belt Conference and the American. And I thought I was going to talk a lot about the American and the Sun Belt today. And then, round about 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, the Pac-12 announced that Washington, the Pac-12 North Division champ, will not be playing in the Pac-12 championship game. They neither have the requisite 53 men on scholarship to play, nor a key position group that can play, because reports are the entire offensive line is in quarantine protocol at UW. So they win the Pac-12 championship, Pac-12 North Division championship, going 3-1. Okay, they were going to face a 5-0 USC. What I thought would happen is that you just declare USC the Pac-12 champion and get them set for their New Year's Six Bowl and the Fiesta Bowl. Not so, says the Pac-12. No. Oregon, who finished second in the Pac-12 North, will now represent the Pac-12 North in the conference championship game. So we could have a non-division title winner win the Pac-12's coveted championship. Ron, how do you feel about this?
I know that has to have been a time where this has happened before. To me, this is almost like a basketball issue where somebody puts in self-imposed issues on themselves. But I don't know if this is what you have in the barrel. Yeah, go ahead and shoot it. What's the Pac-12 going to do? Not play it?
Well, apparently that's just not going to happen. They're going to play a championship game. And I think there's a number of reasons as to why that happens. The first one is moolah, money, greenbacks, dinero. That stuff that Gordon Gekko is trying to get for you and mostly for himself, right? He's trying to get this money in your hand. And I would add here that the Pac-12 has suffered as much as any, if not more, than any Power 5 conference when it comes to generating television revenue, because they've had so many games canceled and They got off to a very late start to the college football season, in which they started the first week of November. Then you lose a game that probably had some Pac-12 South Division, ramifications with Colorado and USC because USC got to COVID. Colorado could have made this really interesting for the Pac-12 and make them make some real decisions if they were able to beat rival Utah last Saturday. They were not. Spoilers. So Carl Durrell finishes his season like 4-1, may or may not be able to schedule a bowl game, which is also interesting. Something else I want to bring up here. The NCAA's Football Oversight Committee has said, if you want to make up your own game after December 19th, we will let you. So if you want to accept a bowl game invitation like BYU and FAU and, the roof exits, the roofs clips, the roof is on fire, Boca Raton Bowl.
Well, this is what I had hoped for whenever we had started the season. The 2020 was really whooping our tail, and we were saying, will we play college football? And some conference saying, yeah, we'll go ahead and do it, but everybody was not necessarily on the same page. And I thought to myself, this is a great opportunity for this to be pro wrestling. This is a great opportunity for somebody to point a finger at whoever across the country and say, a Saturday, let's do this for whatever belt we got. So if you want to go ahead and have a call your shot bowl, I actually don't think there's a better option that's something that should just stay.
See, this is interesting, right? Because you are a casual observer of college football. And by casual, sometimes the headlines come across your desk. Sometimes I'm like, I'm going to watch this thing, probably talk about it on Monday with you. You might want to watch this thing. So, you don't have to fly blind if you don't want to. There are no requirements for Ron. He can show up and start talking about whatever. Point that I'm making here is you are not emotionally invested in this thing called college football. Which is to say,
you're right. I'm not invested. I'm not showing up with a team. Right.
Well, I'm also saying you're not showing up with a 24/7 championship belt to lose. You know what I mean? That's what else I'm saying. Because we're not actually talking about. We're not trying to think about the way to go about this.
No, let me have it.
I'm getting there. Because me, I'm an analogy guy. I'm an open and closed loops kind of guy. I'm trying to,
Okay.
like with the monogamy thing where I was just showing off there for a second. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do here.
I'm gonna read the book, okay? I'll get to it.
No, but they not gonna read the book. Hold up, we got a super chat. Myron Kidd.